Previously on Good News.
You just ate a whole fifth of rum.
I beg your pardon.
Reverend, those are Sister Bertha Lee Johnson's rum ball cookies.
Is that why I feel so funny?
You're not funny, Reb. You're downright drunk.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Carlton. Come on in.
Thank you.
Jackie, how you doing?
Great, great.
Phil, how's it going?
Reverend, I'm blind, not deaf.
Are you having a baby? Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No, you're
that
not.
baby's coming. Oh!
You can't drive, Phil. You're blind.
How else are we supposed to get to the hospital?
You keep your eyes on the road. Go up a little bit, just a little bit. Turn.
Gentlemen, step out of the car, please. Face the car with your hands behind your back. You're both under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Good morning, church. And before we start our service, I am sure none of you are aware of this. Your pastor was recently arrested.
You know I knew.
Is there anyone here who hasn't heard? And just in case there was any misinformation, you should all know that this whole thing started when I ate a whole plate of Bertha Lee Johnson's rum cookies.
I can tell everybody about those cookies right here and now.
Thank you, Mrs. Watson.
I ate a few of those rum balls and ended up knitting a sweater with 3 sleeves.
Get out!
Come in. Hey, everybody, what's up?
What's up is that you're looking at the RRDC,
The what, T?
the Reverend Rev Defense Committee.
And we won't rest until justice is served. Free Pastor Randolph!
Yeah.
Free Pastor Randolph!
Thank you.
Reverend, we feel horrible about what happened to you. Yes, and we're going to do our very best to help you out. I'm volunteering to coordinate your wardrobe for court. Now, I suggest Armani for the trial and Hugo Boss for the sentencing.
Mona, I can't even afford an attorney, so I can't buy new clothes.
That's okay. It's okay.
Free Pastor Randolph!
Yeah.
Free Pastor Randolph!
Yeah.
Free Pastor Randolph!
Yeah.
Y'all go on out there. You keep chanting. Just do it out
Free Pastor Randolph! Free Pastor Randolph!
there. Go on now.
Miss Dixon, you got me an attorney.
I sure did. Judith? Judith! Reverend, I believe you met my niece, Judith Laurie Esquire. That means she's a lawyer.
Yes, I believe we met at your aunt's home, right?
Yes.
And I believe it was there where you spilled coffee on me.
You do remember me.
Yeah.
I guess this is my way of making up for that lovely suit that I messed up of yours.
Oh, thank you.
Reverend, she is so bright and so dedicated. Did you know that she put herself through law school while working as a waitress?
Oh.
I had.
Huh?
You need to leave us alone so that I can be alone with my client.
Oh, my pastor and my niece. Y'all gonna get that judge fever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My aunt, she told me all about your case, and I think it's pretty much open and shut.
Good.
Yeah. So what I'll do is, in the beginning of the trial, I'll ask for a dismissal, and the judge will grant it, and that'll be case closed.
Oh, great. Great. You know, by the way, how long have you been a lawyer?
Counting today?
Yeah, count today.
3 days. I'm as new as a shiny penny.
That will make me your first client, right?
Yes. Isn't it exciting?
My heart's pounding. Judith, will you excuse me?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Dixon?
Isn't she wonderful?
Well, I'm sure she's a wonderful person on the inside, but she seems to be lacking in legal experience. She has none.
Well, how much did you have before you took over this church?
Oh, Mrs. Dixon. I was in divinity school for 3 years.
Big deal. She was in law school for 11 years.
It took her 11 years to finish law school?
Yeah, she was working. But let me tell you this. For a man who's getting ready to go to trial, you lucky to get her. She got straight A's. She passed the bar on her first try.
Yeah.
And you ought to be happy that she wasn't snapped up by some fancy law firm where you couldn't afford her. Unless you got a better free lawyer, I suggest you turn around and get on back in there and take care of your business.
Would you let her defend you?
If I was foolish enough to let a blind man drive my car, yes, I would. Now go on. Go on in there, do what you got to do.
Is everything all right?
Yes, Judith, it looks like you'll be my legal team.
I promise I won't let you down.
Well, good. You know, I was just wondering, what made you decide to be a lawyer?
It was fate.
Fate?
I was lighting a birthday cake, and there it was written on a matchbook. You, too, could be a lawyer.
You don't say.
Well, just think. If I'd have picked up another matchbook, I could be driving a big rig cross country right now.
Ray.
What?
Yo, you got to relax before the judge comes in this courtroom. A fidgety brother looks like a guilty brother. I know.
It was a little hard to relax to you. This is my first time on trial.
Then imagine how your lawyer feels. It's her first time, too.
That doesn't help, Cassie. Miss Dixon, where is my attorney? Your niece?
Oh, don't worry about my niece. She's probably out right now doing some last-minute legal maneuvering.
That's right.
Wow.
Judith, we're over here.
Sorry I'm late. I was over at the law library looking up a couple of points of law.
Told you.
Anyway, I fell dead asleep.
My attorney falls asleep.
Well, you're in a mood.
All rise. Judge William Brindley presiding. For the record, will the attorneys please identify themselves?
Gavin Harwood for the prosecution, Your Honor.
Judith Lowry for the defense.
Thank you. The defendant is charged with reckless endangerment and destruction of city property. All right. Let's proceed in the matter of the People versus David Randolph.
Excuse me, that's Reverend David Randolph.
Judith, he knows.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Does not.
Does too. All right, are we ready for opening statements?
First, please, before the opening statement, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. What a jury.
There is no jury.
All right. I move that this case be dismissed.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that it was an emergency situation. The Reverend had no choice but to allow Mr. Carlton, a blind man, to drive his car.
Silence. Silence, please. The Reverend had no other choice? What about calling a cab? What about calling the paramedics? What about, instead of running over a police motorcycle, waving one down? Motion denied.
This is your niece, huh?
Well, actually, she's my late husband's stepbrother's uncle's cousin's sister's child. Twice removed.
Reverend, while you were delivering Miss Carlton's baby in the back seat of your car, what was going through your mind?
Well, I hope I don't drop the baby. Boy, this is messy.
So, were you nervous?
Yes, I had a new life in my hands and I couldn't really think straight.
Then is it fair to say that you felt that the whole thing was out of your control?
Well, yes.
Your Honor, I move to have this case dismissed on the grounds that the Reverend acted without thought or control.
Silence. Counselor, you've just defined reckless, which is exactly what your client is charged with. Motion denied.
Judith, I don't think this is really going very well.
I'm so glad you said that. I thought it was just me. Mr. Carlton, on the night in question, whose idea was it that you drive the Reverend's car?
Mine?
And did the Reverend direct you while you were driving?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you arrive safely to your destination?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
Mr. Harwood, your witness.
Mr. Carlton, how many fingers am I holding up?
I have no idea.
Mr. Carlton, are you blind?
Yes, I am.
And on the night in question, did you know you were blind?
Yes, I did.
So, Your Honor, do we have to waste any more of the court's time with this absurd situation? Mr. Carlton cannot see. Therefore, he cannot drive. And for the Reverend to allow him to drive is clearly reckless.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Counselor, do you have any further witnesses?
No, sir.
In that case, I'm ready to make a ruling. The defendant will please rise.
Wait! There is a way that I can show that my client did not act recklessly. With the court's permission, a short recess to prepare.
All right, Counselor. You have 30 minutes.
I'll be right back.
Ms. Dixon, do you see what's going on?
Not now, Reverend. I'm praying for you.
All right, let's continue. The 30 minutes is up.
Sorry, Your Honor. I don't quite know where my attorney is.
Get a couple of you fellas move that table and play.
Counselor, what exactly is going on here?
Your Honor, my client has been accused of being reckless and letting the blind man drive under his direction. Now, I'm going to prove once and for all that he was not. Now, at this point, I call Mr. Phil Carlton to the golf cart. Now, Reverend, you get in the passenger seat.
In the passenger?
Maybe that girl should have gone to medical school.
You know, Judith, I'm not quite sure this is a good idea.
Who the lawyer here? Your Honor, we're now ready. Phil, start your engine.
Of course, Your Honor.
Now, Reverend, you direct him through the path.
Lightly on the pillow and make a left if you're left. And go forward. Lightly, lightly. Good, Phil, you're doing good. Now cut it right, cut it right. Cut it. Not too sharp. Not too sharp. Sharp. Good, 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 good. Good, good, right. And cut it left. Cut it left. Good, good. Speed up a little bit. And stop. And backwards. Good, good, good. Now stop, stop, stop. And go forward. Good. Now left. Left, good, good, Phil, you're doing good. And turn, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. And stop. Go forward, good, good, left, a little bit, and go on in, and good, and go left, go left, go left, go left, go left, and stop. Not bad driving for a blind guy, huh, Your Honor?
Interesting demonstration. I'm ready to render a decision. But first, get that card out of my courtroom.
All right. All right, Phil, let's go. All right.
Will the defendant please rise? I have reached my decision. Reverend, in the furtherance of justice, I'm going to dismiss all charges against you. Silence, please. I'm not finished yet. I'm going to dismiss all charges against the Reverend based on the failure of his counsel to provide a competent defense.
You know, Your Honor, she did the best she could.
That's what concerns me. Case dismissed.
Reverend, I'm so humiliated. I made a complete fool of myself.
No, Judith, you didn't.
I should just go back to waitressing. Rare, medium, well done. You mess up, nobody goes to prison.
Judith, I don't know what you're talking about.
The judge called me incompetent.
Judith, the judge was wrong. And if we hadn't almost killed him today, I'm sure he would have been very impressed.
You're just saying that.
No, Judith, I am not just saying that. Now, you were brilliant out there today.
Reverend, you're a fine man.
Thank you, Judith.
I mean, really fine. And that was my real problem today. It wasn't my first case that made me nervous. It was you.
Me?
Every time I look at you, I get butterflies. Every time I'm around you, I feel like a little girl in a high school with this big crush on the handsome captain of the football team.
Judith, that is so flattering. But I am pastor of your church, and you are a member of my congregation. And any relationship between us will not be appropriate.
I understand.
Well, good. I am so glad that's settled.
But you should know, I spent 11 years getting through law school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not the kind of girl who gives up easy.
Oh.